today's game as the Timberwolves come into town for this one. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. It's a single-game return to Dallas as the Mavericks look for a boost from their hometown crowd.
And they come into this game trailing 2-1 on the season series. A little added motivation tonight, no doubt about it, as they look to even things up and settle the score.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And even if it's just tying the series, go out with a win, you feel like you came out on top in that situation. So that's their goal tonight. Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
6 to shoot. The three from Thomas. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the recognition by Thomas there, trying to keep others involved.
A shot by Thompson, no one's around. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Reed. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Pass to Thomas. Jackson in the corner. To the inside. Embiid inside. Rebound by Smith.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Pass to Nembhard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
And here's Reed. Thompson inside. Down low. And LaRavia slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Reed throws it down.
That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Joel Embiid specifically and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach said, I want us to make life difficult for him. Every time he catches it in the post, I want us to push back and be physical with him. If he's out on the perimeter, I want to put a hand up on every single shot. Let's see if Coach's message resonates. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 7. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 9.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Left side, Reed. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Thomas goes in. It's rebounded by Dallas. To the paint. Out to Thompson. A 3-ball. Rebound by Johnson.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Poked away. And stolen by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, he fluidly moves up the floor, easily demonstrating great athleticism. Man, Thompson, impressive.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 10. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johnson. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. Dallas leading by 7. Pass to Marshall. Back to Thompson. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Minnesota. And here's Embiid. He's defended by LaRavia. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Johnson. Still yet to score. Marshall with the steal.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Have to make the simple play. I mean, already they've got 4 turnovers, and it's still early.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. The 3 from Thomas. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's Dallas up by 10. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Trend break toward a faster pitch. Do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Pass to Grimes. Nifty move. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
On its way from Young for 2, and it's Dallas with another.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Outside, Green. No good from outside. Mavericks leading by 10. Thompson with it. Defended now by Wagner. And it's Strus missing.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, "I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do." Guys?
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, here is Young. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. To the middle. Here's Love. And Love throws it down.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
Green, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Misses in close. Dallas leading by 11. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Inside. It's hauled in by Trae Young. And so here is Dallas. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Grimes. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Grimes has got 6 here in this quarter.
Nice setup, the offense running through Brunson.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Battle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Brunson. Scoreless thus far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Pass to Green. Now Brunson. Clock at 6. Brunson on the move. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
On the drive, Brunson plays with quickness and purpose.
Out to Thompson. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Down low. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Outside, Green. Back to Brunson. Here's Grimes. Rebound, Love.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Brunson. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Young looking it over. Pass to Strus. Shoots over Brunson. And it's Strus missing. Timberwolves trailed by 13. Brunson goes in. Misses from short range.
as he often does. He gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Minnesota with the ball. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Green, the screen to the inside. No good with the layup.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And it's a foul called on Mo Wagner. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Brunson can't cash in from close range. Young outside. From deep three-point land. That one doesn't go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wagner trying to get open. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Young. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Really clever with the basketball. Young so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Mavericks making a switch here. 17 seconds left now here in the second. The drive by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
And that does it for the first half of play. Mavericks lead by 13. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Outside Jackson. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if you're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket. And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Nembhard with it, and it's Reed picking him up. Embiid, no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Clark, when you think of three-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright.
And taken away by Johnson. Embiid the screen. To the middle. And stolen by Thompson. Outside, Reed. Great D that time from Johnson.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys, back to you.
Yeah, gotta happen. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
When you talk about Amen Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
Yes, that goes in. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, strong finish there from Johnson. Didn't let the contact throw him off.
Marshall with it. Outside, Reed. Fires from deep. Johnson with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Thomas. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
Right side, Reed. Dallas, no good that time either.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish it, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They led the game at one point by 20. It's good from long range. Thompson's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Thomas. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Reed gets the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth. Oh, man.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Johnson outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. Off with the layup. Dallas leading by 21. Pass to LaRavia. Johnson with the rebound. He takes it.
Watch out now.
That's a dunk that would get some high scores. You know Johnson put some time into that one.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Timberwolves trailed by 19. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Marshall. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. High post, Johnson. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And he commits the intentional foul. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now, Nembhard. He has 7. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Thompson. Here's Battle. The three. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's Dallas, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 20. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Here's Young. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Minnesota. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Love outside. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Timberwolves trail by 19. Pass to Embiid. And Nembhard has it in the corner. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Can't hit from in close. Now, here's Thompson. And there's...
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Young with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Thomas. Reed with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Thompson. Dallas moving the ball around. 3-on-3. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. The quick look, no good that time. And now we've got the intentional foul. GA, just when you think you've seen it all, past season of father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Minnesota on D. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Johnson from outside. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Rebound by Joel Embiid. Timberwolves trail by 21. Johnson double team. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Ausar Thompson.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with the headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
And Andrew Nembhard continues to prove his steadiness. I mean, he's a reliable floor general who doesn't play outside of himself, always seems to be under great control.
Blocking foul call. Joel Embiid. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Love for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Reed. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
To the paint. At the top of the key, Nembhard. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Thomas, no good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And it's Love missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson. Running.
Oh, that was worth the mission.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Pass to Thomas. Stolen by Thompson. Fires for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thompson's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Dallas.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
A total of 4 games to be exact. They'll each wind up taking 2 of them.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it. And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
No good on that one.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Nembhard with it. 5 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Now on the floor for Minnesota, number 11,
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks.